Hey y'all, sorry I'm late. I was having a couple of issues. I wasn't sure which place I was supposed to go live in, so it's all good now. So let's make sure all our sound's off here. It is. Let me look for the glass so I can see y'all's comments. Okay. Dang, my knee hurts. Alright, where's the Bow Master class? Let's find it, y'all. There we go. Okay, we are on, y'all. We are in like Flint. All right, so let me pull that up. I can see your comments. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Susan. What we're going to do today, I've got a restart it here in the back. Okay, I had to get the base done to kind of show you what. Let me get rid of this real quick, y'all. That's going to be in my way, isn't it? And you move too, please. Get rid of this and a dog. What we're going to do today, I'm still looking for my silver ribbon, guys. I wanted this silver ribbon. I can't find it. It's pretty much like I looked for, I wasn't going to use this sign on here. I was going to use two white magnolia, or poinsettias, and I searched everywhere for it for a half hour. And as soon as I get ready to walk over here, I found it. I'm like, seriously? Come on. That's how it works. Searched all day for my tape gun. It's right under my foot right now. I looked right at it. All right, so here's the ribbons we're going to use today, okay, guys? We're going to use a 4-inch. I don't know what kind this is, but it's a really nice one. Okay, so we're going to use this. This is a gold and silver. This one I super love. Oh, that's a fair silk. Goodness. And you don't have to use this because, guys, this is what I found out. I found with this one, let me grab this roll right here. Show you the comparison. I found this roll at the Hobby Lobby. Okay, if you buy the fair silk one, it's going to be expensive. Okay, now I want to show you the dip. I want to show you both of these. Can you really let me zoom in here? Look at these. Hobby Lobby, fair silk, expensive. And this one's $5.99 if you get it on 50% off. Y'all are way better off. So that was a lesson learned by Susan. Big mistake, Susan. But that's what I'm here to show you. You don't need this. You don't need all this expensive ribbon all the time. Okay. That was a lesson that I learned. So I wanted to pass that on to you all as well. I am going to save that piece. Stick that up there. But we are going to use this one and this one. And what I'm thinking, this is one, I really wanted the silver, but I brought it down here and it's such a small roll of ribbon, I can't find it. But I've been going nonstop all weekend, y'all. Welcome, everybody. Sorry if I'm missing anybody's comments. Hey, Holly. Welcome, everyone. I know I can't find it. Hey, Levita. Welcome, welcome. Hey, CC. Sorry if I'm missing saying hi to anyone. I do apologize. I'm trying to get going here. So this bow that I'm going to teach you, the draper bow, there's a lot of ways you can make this. My wreaths are still packed up in my car. I'd show you one. I don't think I have any. Now, I didn't even get unpacked, y'all. We might use this one. You can use all 3-inch. You can use, your 2.5 and your 1.5 and a 1. There's a lot of different ways you can make this bow, okay? There's no perfect recipe. I do it all different kinds of ways. I just want to show you the basic technique, and then you take it and run with it, okay? I take it, and that's what I do. Depending on the wreath I make, that's how I'm going to make this bow. Okay, so let me show you the wreath base we got, because it is going to match this, and then we'll get on this bow, y'all. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm going to cut this side out and put these poinsettias in here. I do like the sign, but I just found this big white poinsettia. I got 2 of them that I'd really like to put in here instead. We'll leave the sign for now. I can always switch it out. But here's our base. Okay. I've got, I just got back from, hey Lindra, everybody have a good holiday. Number 1, everybody enjoyed the Bow Master class. Lori's the phenomenon on bows, I'm just saying. I was like, you want me to teach the baby? I don't know about that. Jeez. She intimidates me, guys. But she wanted me to come on and teach you guys this. It's one I do a lot. I don't like to use a lot of ribbon. Sorry, I'm seeing straggler, guys, and that's driving me insane. Like, distraction, there goes the squirrel. But so anyway, so we've got this, okay? It's a 24-inch evergreen. We kind of got the sign on there, okay? So now when you start a draper bow, hey Debbie, hey Nancy, hey Deb Hicks, good afternoon. I know, I'll tell you what, I've been going, since I took off work, I even got off early, and since I got off, I came to try to do the, the design group. I haven't stopped, y'all. I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm going to set this back, okay? Here's our base. This is our base. Hey, look on it. That's our base we got going on. Okay, so now we're going to make our bow. I'm going to show you how to... Sorry, guys, it's going to be fast. Once I get going, I'll get a little nutsy. And welcome, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this class. I didn't get to see hardly any. I think I only got to catch one. So now on this 4-inch rib, okay, this is probably, I don't know, this is probably, I don't know, probably a fair silk, I don't know. That's really thick, but you don't have to use this, guys, okay? What I'm going to do here, whoop, that's got that wire. This ribbon has a really, really thick wire. I'm going to cut that out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut that right up. Okay, and what I'm going to do is take this. Let me zoom in here so you can see. I'm going to take this and fold this up. Okay, and then I'm going to take it and fold it up again. Okay, and that gives us that nice edge on the bottom. Okay, everybody see that? Hey, Michelle. My show was not good. My show was not good. Nobody was buying. I'm just saying. Nobody was buying. I did better on Etsy yesterday than I did at my show in 1 hour. Actually, within 45 minutes. All right. So here's how you measure. We're going to get our wreath out, okay? Because we want our big bow part of our draper up here. Okay. So you want this up here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take our ribbon off our spool here, okay? We're just going to kind of play with it where we want this to come out the bottom, okay? So we're going to pinch this up. I only want about a 6 to 7 inch drape off the bottom. You could do longer. You can, yep, I would do longer. I wouldn't do much shorter, okay? So we're going to take this down. This is going to be our base. All we have to do is this one time, okay? Pretty much, and then this will give us our length. Okay, so I'm going to look at this. Don't look at the back because I did do this one in oval. I want to make sure where I come out the bottom is where I want to come out the bottom. Okay, so it's going to be here. So I'm just going to kind of lightly tie this for a second. Okay. And then I'm going to pull it up here because I'm going to do a single drape on this side. I could probably do 2, but I think I want to do the single. Okay. All right. So I think that's good. I'm going to take that back out. Okay, guys. What we're going to do, we're going to throw that over the table. That's going to be our tail. Okay. And because I'm never sure, I come back up about 4 inches, okay? I come up about 4 inches. So, here's our tail, okay? Here's our tail. This is approximately, you could probably do 36 inches, and you're good. Oops. Just turn that right backwards again, okay? So, we're just going to pinch this in here. We'll start our bow. Okay, we're just gonna. Hey, Carolyn. I know it was not nobody, but everybody was saying the same thing. It was, it just is what it is. People just aren't, I don't think, buying that now. And plus, it was right after Black Friday. But she does this every year for Small Business Saturday. So next year, I think I'm not going to take as much Christmas. I'm going to take all kinds of different stuff. That way people can give it for Christmas gifts, right? All right, so on this one, I'm going to want about a 7.5 inch, possibly a 7.5. This, guys, this ribbon, super thick. You could build a house with this. So I'm doing about a 7.5. Okay, and this you really have to kind of push down, pull that bottom. Okay, like I said, you don't have to use this type ribbon. You can get it from the Hobby Lobby or the Joann's, Amazon, wherever. But if you do the draper, and I just named it that because I didn't know what else to call it. So, you're using a lot less ribbon. You're not putting tails in all over, so that's good. So you're using a lot less ribbon. Okay, so then you can kind of afford this more expensive ribbon. I'd probably make at least two out of this, and I'm still not going to use the whole thing. Okay, so here's where we're at. Okay, this is going to be our drape part going down. Okay, now we want a piece coming up top here. Okay, we don't want it super long, so I'm going to cut this about. Let's cut it about 9 inches, because we're going to fold that. Once again, we're going to fold that. Okay, we're going to fold this back. Maybe a 1/2 inch. That's all you need. Okay. If you got a little wire hanging out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to twist that around there. That'll help hold that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can glue this if you feel the need. Okay. So here we go already, guys. Look at this bow. And we just got the 4-inch on there. Holy Moses. Okay. Oh, I just pulled my dang spool out. Get in there. Okay, so let's take this one back off. Okay, this is there's 2 sides to this. The other side's not really a bow. It's the matching draper, let's say, okay? So next, I think I want to go in with a siding here. I want to go in with this. This is a Hobby Lobby one. I do like this one. It's kind of like a pleather. I really kind of like this one, because it does hold its shape nice. It really does hold its shape nice. So let's not go in with that one. Sorry guys, this is how I roll with bows. Every time I think I like it, I just, I'll change my mind. So I think I want to go in with this one with the silver to break up that gold. Okay, so now here's how you do your tails. Okay, since we measured this one already, I'm going to hold this down here at the end. Okay, come up. See how we're just holding that? And we're going to put that in there. And now we've got our length again. Okay, super simple. I hate it when I lose the tops of these spools, y'all. It drives me insane. I don't know about you all, but it really does. Okay, and this one, here's the thing with this bow. You can do, let's just get a bunch out there. You could do 2 loops on each side. You can do all 1 loops. This is the fun part about this bow. You can do it however you want. So tonight, I'm going to show you, let's see what we want to do here, guys. I never know until I do it. So I'm mixing this 1 inch in between the 2.5 and the 4 inch. Okay, and I'm thinking here. I can't decide what I want to do here. Can't decide. Let's twist it just in case, and I'm going just a hair shorter. So if we do this one, actually that one's going to be going down. These are already going up. I'm thinking I want to do, let's do 2. Let's just have some fun with this, guys. Okay? A lot of times I'll just do 1 loopers all the way through the bow. Okay.
I can't connect to your Wi-Fi network. You can find setup instructions in the help section of your Alexa app.
My Alexa just magically turned on for some reason. I didn't think that thing worked. Okay. Make sure these are about the same size. Okay. I think they are. Again, we're going to take, this one goes down, and this one's going to come up. Okay. And again, we're going to cut this about the same size as our top. Hey, Sherry. Oh, no, this is going to be an awesome bow. Holly, I call this the draper. I don't actually know what it's, that's what I named it. I call it the draper. Okay, because I just kind of make them up as I go. I've seen other people do it, but this is just kind of, when I do it my way. And the good thing about this bow is you can do it your way. You don't have to, you can do this any way, guys, okay? As many loops as you want, or as little loops as you want. Okay, that's why I wanted to show you this one. Now we're going to go in with this fuzzy. Let's take this fuzzy in here. And this one, I'm deciding if I really, let's see how much we've got. Tell you what, I'm on the fence about this one. All right, I do have another roll. We might, you know what, we're not going to use this one. We're going to use the Hobby Lobby one, I think. Because I don't think I have enough of that one. And you can't really tell, whoops. You can't really tell the difference. All right, I'm reaching. Ooh, hurt myself. You can't really tell the difference. Well, I can, but this one has a gold trim. That one has a white trim. So I don't want to mix and match. So let's see which one we got the longest up here. I love this one. This one's just like furry. So let's see if we got enough of this. Let's pull that one out. Hopefully we might not be able to use this one at all. We don't have enough. We might not have enough, y'all. Pooh. All right. Well, what does Susan want to do? Susan gets... Here's what we're going to do. Okay, we're not going to do the draper all the way down on this. This is going to be our tail. Okay, so I'm going to use this up. I really want this in this wreath. So we're going to make it work. Okay, where there's a will, there's a way to make it work, y'all. Hi, Juanita. There's always a way to make it work. Okay, so we're going to twist that around a little bit shorter. Okay, I'm going to make one more loop over here. That one was longer. What do I do with that one? Let's save this one. Let's see how much we got here, guys. I thought this one was longer, but now I think the other one. All right, we're going to use this one. This one's a little bit longer. Sorry, y'all. That one's a little bit longer, or shorter. So since we're going to make the shorter tails, I want to use this one. Okay, and we're just doing about 15 inches. Okay, whoops. Okay, this is another thick one. Another thick one. So you kind of have to work with it. Okay. I'm going just a little shorter again. Okay, yeah, this one worked out better. Much better. Okay. So we got that one in there. And we're just going to cut this off about the same as our silver on the top. Man, it's thick stuff. I think these are my bad scissors. Oh my goodness. Now we're going to come in with this gold, I think. I'm thinking, guys, I'm just picking out more ribbon all the time here. Thinking I wouldn't have used, you know what, we're not going to use this at all. I've just decided we're not going to use this because I've got the 1-inch gold that I want to use. Now this one is a Hobby Lobby. I love this one. This one is one of my favorite. ribbon. So again, we're going to take this down at the end. Okay. And we're just going to pull this so it's the same length. We're just going to work our way up. Okay. There. That one's a little bit short. Dang it. I pulled that one too short. That's all right. Okay, so there we are. We're good. Okay. And we're just going to use this one, I think. I love this one. It's a really stiff 1-inch. It's kind of iridescent gold, so it matches everything that we're doing here. Okay. I'm just going to pull these out a little bit shorter. Okay. I really wish I'd done those a little bit shorter, but I might pull those just a little shorter. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, and again, we're just going to do this. Actually, you know what? I might do the one loop on top. Let's pull. Oh, perfect. Perfect. That roll ended perfectly. So we're just going to do like a 2-inch loop right here. So it'll be a 1 loop on top. Okay. And when we tie it, whoops, it's stuck there. I'm going to cut that piece of tape off there. So when we get to here, this will come up here. Okay. Just cut that. I don't think we'll need that. So let's get this going on this. I really wish I had enough of this, but I just didn't have this going on, guys. But this is how this bow works. You can make it work with anything. Wait till you see it on the wreath. That's the thing with this bow. What are those zip ties I have? Oh, here they are. The thing with this type of bow is that you can make it any way you want. You can use as many ribbons or as little ribbons. It's a very thick stack here. Let's see if my hands will do it. Just untwisted that a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Let's see, where is that? But it's a multifunctional bow. Okay. And then as soon as we get this on, we'll do the draper, the other side, the other draper side. Pliers. My hands do not. Whoop, cut some wire there. Let's pull that a little bit. Try to get this out of here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we want to get this in our center of our little notch here. Okay. We don't want it to fall. I just buggered that one up again. And this one, I don't think we're in the center yet. I always like to look from the top to make sure I am like right in the center, guys, before I pull too tight. Okay. I think we are. Pull a little bit tighter, and then I'm going to add. I think I'm going to do. And it's a spider, guys. I'm just saying. What we're going to do is do pipe cleaners on this one. Okay, we're going to do the pipe cleaners, and I like to cross it, twist it, switch this back over, and cross it again. Okay, guys. And then just twist this down, okay? That keeps it from pulling apart. If you just twist it and you start to pull this tight on your wreath, it's going to just fall apart. It's just going to pull apart. Susan, my show didn't go real well. Nobody was buying. I did better on Etsy yesterday. Much better on Etsy yesterday. So, all right, so let's get this through here. But that's all right, because what I had there, I was selling for half the cost of what I sold them on Etsy for, so it was a kind of a win-win there. It was a win-win there. All right, so let's just pull that in there. Okay, let's get this on here, guys. Sorry I'm slow moving, but I've been non-stop all weekend, y'all. So, yeah. I'm tired. I'm going to go back to work, catch a break. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so does everybody kind of get the gist of this so far? And see how you can make it in so many different ways? As far as ribbon sizes, number of loops, and see how this draper is going to go on here. Let's get that on there so you can kind of see what I'm talking about since I've been running my chops. Let's snip that zip tie off. Okay. Get that out there so I don't snag that. Okay. So here's our wreath again. Okay. So like I said, we want this to come, you want this to come up here. Okay, is everybody seeing that? See how you want to kind of angle this? You want this angled up so that your drapers, what I call the drapers, are coming down. Okay? So you want to find your spot. Grab a needle here. And we'll get this on, then I'll show you the other part of the draper. And here's the other thing about this bow, y'all. Once I get these two on, you're going to see that I'm going to have to add less ribbon to this. I haven't added any, okay? I haven't added any tails. I'm not going to add any tails. I can if I want, and that's a good thing about this, y'all, is you can add tails if you want to around town. I tend to like to use greenery, picks, ornaments, and I'll show you if you want to hang out. I'll show you so you can see the finished type product and how this works if that's what you want to do. Oh, thank you, Miss Frankie. How you doing? Okay. So, oh, I just pulled that right out of there. Hopefully I didn't lose my pipe cleaner. There we go. So we want to get this up here where we want it. Okay. Now I gotta get this other, let's see, let's tie that. If you don't want to lose your pipe cleaner, just kind of twist it around one of your tines down there. That way you won't pull it back through. Oh, here it is. That way you won't pull it back through. Because I've done it a million times, y'all. But if you don't have these weaving needles and stuff, you got to get some of these. They're perfect for doing this. I'm getting signs. I got them in metal and I got them in plastic. Okay. But they're perfect for getting all this stuff through your mesh, through your wreaths, without fighting. Okay. Alright, so we make sure we got this where we want it. Turned how we, whoops. I got so much glitter on me still. From that show yesterday. Okay, so I think we got it right where I want it, okay? I think I do. Let's make sure. I'm going to try to find a crossbar here. I think it's right there. It's hard when you're using black pipe cleaners and you got this glare in your face, and then the glasses are dirty. Ow, got us, y'all. Alright, so we're going to tie that nice and tight like a tiger. Okay. Is everybody liking it? Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Juanita. I think I said hi to you. I'm sorry about saying hi to anybody, guys. I apologize about that. So let's just fluff that up a little bit. Okay. It's just going to be simple, sweet, gorgeous. Okay. These I'm going to stagger like that. Okay, guys. So here's basically our bow on the top. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Okay. So now here comes. I'm going to set this out of the way, guys. Grab me nuts. I know I'm going to need it again, but it's just right in my way. Yeah, I had to get my dog out of my way again. So, All right, so we got this going on up here. Here's where the draper comes in, guys. Okay, this one we're gonna leave a little is our short part. Okay, because we didn't have enough, so we're adapting to our project. We didn't have enough, so guys, make it work. Don't be too shy. It'll work. You can make it work. Don't have enough. Figure it out. That's what I'll do. I just did. Okay, so there's a bow. I'm going to take, smack myself in the face with that. Here's the one I told you to cut that one way too short. So when we twist this down here, we might have to. There's always a way to fix stuff, guys. Trust me. I do it all the time. Okay, so we're going to take this 1 inch. Right here. I'm going to run out of breath. And here's how we start the draper. Okay, we're going to take this all kind of in a row. Oh, come on, get out there. And like I said, I thought I was going to do 2. So let's see. Let's do 2. Okay, let's go big or go home. Okay, you could do 1 draper. And this is why I call it the draper, guys, because I'm draping this down. Okay, you could do the 1. Sorry, this is messy. I'm just trying to show you here. Down like this. Okay, you could do the 1 down like that. Or you could do 2. It depends on the size of evergreen that you are making. Okay, so we're going to take this. We're going to pull it. We're going to pinch this right in from side to side. I really wish I had this white one longer, that white one, but dang it, I don't. Okay, so because we're doing 2, we're going to go right into the side right here. We're going to open this tine up, stuff this in here, because we're going to add something to this. Okay, when I get to the other side goes way quick, guys. That's a way quick process. Okay, so now we got this one. Okay, if you can see, let me see if I can do this upside down. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try it. Okay, I'll take this again and pull those out. Okay, we got our tail. Got to pinch this in. Okay, pinch that in. Twist these how we want them. Make sure we got it where we want them. And there, we're coming right down here. Okay, we're just going to come right down into this tine. We're not going to untie it all the way. We're going to tie it right into that tine. Okay. I'll hold this up to show you what the draper is and looks like on the bow side. Okay. Straighten these out. And this is where I was saying, if I need to add, if I wanted these longer, I could go back in and cut these here and add bigger tails if I want them to. I don't think I do. Okay, so we're just going to trim that. Okay, that's something you can always do. Okay, so here's where we are. This is our draper, guys. This is the one side. This is what we call, or I call, the draper. I think I want this one kind of over here. Pull that kind of that way, or we could trim it all a little bit shorter. I think I'm going to trim that off a little bit shorter though. Let's trim that off a little bit shorter. I got my bad scissors here, sorry. Ooh, they almost cut my hand, dang it. Okay, twist those, boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah. Get all these going up here. So here's our draper side of this part of this, the draper bow. Okay, does everybody have any questions on this part of it? Okay, because this is where you can go back in, and this is where you can add, something in the garbage. This is where you would go back in and add, like I said, you're using less ribbon in this, and this is where you would go back in and add, let's say, cut those off, something like this to your bow. Okay, you could add that accent to there. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Okay. And then you would add one down here as well, which we might do that once we get to that side. So this is the basic draper bow. Okay. So now what we're going to do is go on the other side and do the simple side. Okay, guys? It's the simple side. So let me, I don't know what I did with mine. Like I said, if you don't want to do the flowers, you can always do the balls. Okay, so I got all these balls over here. Let me get my bow maker. Oh, I don't need the bow maker anymore. Alright, so what ribbon do I use? I use the silver. I feel like I dropped one on the floor somewhere. I do. I thought it fell over there. Oh, well, where'd it go? Oh, here it is, guys. Okay, so here we're going to do the same thing. Okay, we're going to start. Ooh, these are long ribbons right there. We're going to start by folding this over. Okay, and these wires hanging out right here, I'm going to leave there. And I'm going to take those and fold them back around behind here. Okay, and then I'm going to snip them. It helps to hold them just a little bit. Okay. Alright, so let's take this. And this is where we just kind of start throwing our ribbon on the floor because I don't have room on my table. Okay. So is everybody liking this ribbon? Or this bow? Well, thank you, Risa. Thanks, Debbie. Thank you, Levita. I appreciate that. I just want to show y'all something different. Okay. I hope y'all have enjoyed the master class. I know Lori's worked her tail end this weekend with the class. But we forgot our gold. I got to open a new one. Oops. Again, this one, I love this, guys. If you could find this year on clearance and stuff, this gold, I love this one. I really do. Whoop. It's just a really stiff, and it holds its shape super nice. Okay, let's not, whoop, where'd my silver go? Especially if you can get it 90% off, or even 60% off. Jump on it and buy a bunch of rolls of that. I did. I like it a lot. Well, it's great for accents and stuff. Especially if you're adding to things around your home and stuff. It makes the sweetest little bows. Yeah, little simple bows and stuff. Okay, so we just pinch this again. See how we just pinch this again? Okay. So now we're going to come... sorry, guys, my bracelet's stuck. I need to take that charm off my bracelet. Here, you want to come up here to this top right here. Okay. And we're going to start up in the other corner, kind of about the same height that we did our bow on the other side. Okay, so we're going to tie our little tails in here. Okay. Oh, shoot. Guess what I forgot, y'all? Oh, my goodness. I forgot this one. We were going to add this one down this side. I don't know. Let's see. Should we or should we not? Debating, guys. This is where Susan gets to thinking here. We can't decide what. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's go for this, guys. Let's do it. We're going to switch places with the gold. Okay. Out. Squinch this in. Guys, here's the thing. If you don't like it, you can always take it out. Okay? Unless you try something and play with it, how else you going to know? Okay? That's why you always see me changing my mind. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe this. Oh my goodness. Maybe this. Or I just got an idea. So, yeah, I always change my mind. Okay? So got that going in there. Again, we're going to take our, get that down on the floor so we can work here with this. Okay? Just gets a little hard. That's why I kind of throw it on the floor. It just, you're not messing with the the bow maker, because we don't need a bow maker right now. Now here I'm going to show you how to do this 2 different ways. Okay, this one's twisted on me. There's 2 different ways you can do this. Well, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. I'm going to show you the ways I've done it. Okay. Oh, thank you, C. Oh, thank you, CC. Here's what you could do, because we're going to come back down here to the end again. Okay, we're draping this bow. That's why I call it the draper. Okay, so we're going to bring this down here. Okay, now I could pinch this short right here. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what goes on here. Let's try it. Well, I want to show you anyway. Okay, so what we would do is go down into this shorter section right here. I'll find my tines. Put this in here. Okay. Furry stuff's making me itch. Oh my goodness. I'll keep this straight. And then here's what we do, guys. I'm sorry if you can't see. It's really hard with this thick ribbon. But we're going to try it. I just want to show you this. I'm not going to do this with this one because I want to use the flowers. But you can take this ribbon and pinch this up again. Just like this. My hands are shocked, I'll tell you what. And you're just going to go right back here to that next tine underneath. Okay, let's see if I can find, where'd it go? There it is. Okay, now let me straighten these out. I know it looks like doo-doo right now, but let me straighten that out. Like I said, I'm not doing this to this one. I have a different idea. I just wanted to show you the process of a different option. Okay, so we just kind of have this. And if you were going to do that, then you would probably want to either leave it like that, or you're going to want to add, let's say, oh goodness, you're going to want to add, you can either add that 1-inch gold ribbon as a little bow, or you're going to want to add some something to it. Okay, you're kind of going to want to add a little something in there to make it work. Okay, let's just say, you know, something kind of like that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay, so that would be, and then if you're going to do this one again, like I said, you would come down here and you would do that again. So you do 1, 2, okay? And like I said, that's not what I want to do with this one. That's another option that you can do with this one, okay, guys? That's another option. But what we're going to do is what my favorite one is just the drape, okay? Let me straighten my ribbon out. I just jacked it up there a little bit, okay? And again, this furry ribbon's from Hobby Lobby, guys. And I bought the expensive stuff, and I was like, really? Hobby Lobby got this? Oh my goodness. I was like, oh yeah. Okay, so here, I'm going to do the 1, okay? So we did 1 loop here. We're going to do a longer loop here, okay? Or longer drape, I should say, okay? Get these all where I want them here. Working kind of cockeyed here, guys. Sorry. Those pulled out where I want them. Start pinching in here. Okay. Pinch in here. Make sure I got it quite tight in there where I want it to go. I'm going to go in here. I think I need to pinch up a little bit higher. Oh yeah, I think I like that. Okay, I think I like that. Tie that down here into our tines. Okay. I hope this bow makes sense. It's a very simple. I think I'm making it harder. I'm making it harder on myself. I'm trying to teach it, so it's making it look a little a little harder, guys. It's really one, once you do it, you can whoop through. Okay, and if you got extra ribbon laying around, yeah, it'd be great. Oh, something to practice with. Okay, it really would. I know, that Susan, I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. I got to stop it. Okay, because you can find other stuff just as pretty. Okay, I kind of got hooked into that. Okay, guys, you don't always need this expensive ribbon. Okay, now I'm going to cut this tail. I like to cut mine a little bit variegated lengths. Okay, I'm going to cut this draper off right here, a little longer again. Okay, because again, we're going to fold that up about 3/8 to a 1/2 inch twice. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me hold this up so I can show you. Let me fix all my ribbons here. I hope you guys try this. Okay, here we go. See how much less ribbon we used all the way around a wreath? Look, we've probably used 4 yards. No, also, I'll take that back. Probably 2 to 3 yards of ribbon, I would probably venture to say. But isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? And then, like I said, what you want to do is you can just leave it like that. Or you can go back in. Let's throw some doodads in here and I'll show you how much less you honestly need, guys, to get this wreath accomplished. Okay, so we got that one in there. You can use balls. Okay, straighten these ribbons out so I don't glue them. Okay, I'll go right down into that evergreen. Okay, I didn't glue this one in, sorry. I'll just show you how quick you can get this done after you get that all in there, and how much less, like I said, less ribbon we've used. And look at this side already. Look at this side with just those attachments. Hey, thank you, Deb. Thank you, Nance. Hey, Miss Johnny. Yeah, it's just, okay. And then we'll go back over here. I think I got 2 more. I did have. That might be something I lost overboard. I know I have another one of these. Sorry, guys. My room's a hot mess. Okay. So we'll just stick those in there. You see how it just gives it that simple. Just look over here, guys. I know I got another one. Oh, goodness. I had them all. I took them over there. Probably the garbage. Probably the dang garbage. Goodness, guys. Goodness. How did I do this? Anybody see it? Because I look at stuff all the time and I don't see stuff. Oh, here it is. Hold on. I look at stuff all the time and don't see stuff. I'm just saying. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you, Sherry. Hey, guys. Thank you very much. I have fun with it. And I just kind of, Lori wanted me to come on and kind of show you this bow. She knows I like to do this bow. She's a bow master. I'm just saying. She asked me to do this master class. I was like, what? I don't make nice bows. I'm scared of bows. You intimidate me, Lori. With the bows. Oh. Okay, we'll stick that down in there. Okay, guys, look at this. Just ribbon, mesh, and 4 little attachments to that bow. And look at your bow. Look at that. That one, I didn't get that one into that greenery. Oh my goodness, I sure did not. I totally missed y'all. Tuck that over there. Oops. There we go. Okay. Cool. So we use less ribbon. We got what we call the draper. I call the draper. Okay. You've got all those little things to just accentuate your ribbon. Okay, guys. And then, like I said, you can go back in with less. Sometimes less is more without using your all your ribbon. You know, this is your focal point. But let's say you still want a little bit of accent. Oh, why isn't it coming apart? Let's just finish this up, guys. That way you can see the whole process. Okay, and how much this will save you money. Oh, thank you, Linda. Okay, so we're just going to add some of this down in here. Okay, we'll just add some of these down wherever around our wreath. Okay, and so we're just basically using picks broken out in just that short amount of ribbons to make this just a very elegant custom made wreath. Okay, I think we just used one pick. We might only use 2 of these. Okay, you could use as many as you want. You could add, this is the fun thing about this one, y'all, is that you could do anything you want with it. That's why I like it, is because I could do whatever I want with this and create whatever kind of design I kind of want to create. Okay, and I can use as much or as little as I want. Okay, again, we're just adding some of this gold picks in here. Okay, make sure you touch that greenery. I think total would probably use 3 picks. Okay, go stick one in there. We'll probably use this one last. I think we probably use this one last one. To be quite honest with you. And you can add this in the bow. You can add this stuff in the bow as well. Show you that. You know, you can add that. I don't think I like this one in that bow. Oh, dang it, Bobby. Oh, that's hot. Oh, crap. Just burnt the crap out of my fingers, y'all. I'm paying attention. Oh my goodness. Look at all that. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. That obviously means I have my glue pot up way too high. That stuff's burned, you guys. Turn the glue pot down because I just burnt the crap out of myself. I'll be blistered up tomorrow. Oh my goodness. They're going to be like, what? You burned yourself? Like, dang, man. I'm like, yeah. Y'all, I burn myself all the time. And it doesn't have to be the glue pot. It just, it doesn't have to be the, where'd my thing that let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm still missing one of those. I'm still missing one of those. I know I have. Oh, goodness. I know I have another one, y'all. So you'll have to forgive me on that. It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. Okay, guys, and here's what I'm talking about. You just add this gold greenery wherever you want it. We're going to use these up. I'm not going to waste them, so we're just going to cut these up and put them around that side, okay? I'm just going to do that. We'll add one down here. Okay, we got one up there. And we'll add one down here. Maybe over in here. Okay. There we go. Trim some of that off. Yeah, I do have to find my one. It's probably in this pile over here. I need that last one for up there. But basically, you know, guys, you can keep adding to this all you want. I hope you like this process and this. I know, but it don't save me from the dang burns. Save me from when my dogs knock me off the steps. But oh, look at that! Oh my goodness! Woo! Couldn't get it off fast enough, y'all. Oh me, goodness gracious! All right, so as far as this, it's pretty much done. You can add, this is what I'm saying, you can add as much or as little as you want after you get your ribbon in there, okay? You can add as much or as little as you want, but you will use less. We use 3 picks of the gold. We use 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't find my 5th one. I'll have to dig in my pile here. Of the, I think you could add something like this in here, guys. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna have to stop and just. But I just wanted to show you how basically you use kind of. Oh gosh, I don't think I like that. Oh no! We won't use that in this one. But just basically how to show you to do the draper. Use less material. It makes something super simple, elegant, and pretty. And try to show you a couple different ways that you can make it. Like I said, I still got to find my one for here. So I apologize about that. But see how pretty and elegant that is? And we just use picks, mesh, and some of that ribbon. So I hope you guys like this. And try, you know, maybe try it. Again, you can get back and watch the replay. I kind of showed a couple different ways that you can do it. And guys, you can add stuff in it all day long. All the greenery you want. Like I said, if you want to add long needle pine. I don't have any over here. Thought I had a piece, but or the white long. But basically, to me, this is about done. Okay, if you want to go back and add a few little tails of ribbons around here, you could. But to me, this is your focal point, y'all. It's what's in the center in your big bow, your draper bow. Okay, that's what people are going to look at. Okay, okay, so that just is kind of what it is. So this is the draper bow. Anybody got any questions before I get over here? Go cool my hands down. Do all this glue off. And find the other, and maybe sit down tonight. I don't think I've eaten today. Oh, no eating. Oh, goodness, guys. I'm looking for my, you know, I found the ribbon in the garbage. But I do have to find that last flower. It's got to be here somewhere. Okay. I know, right? Yes. Well, thank you, Carol Ann. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Susan. Or Sherry, I'm sorry. Whoops. Got that rolled in there. I hope everybody enjoyed the master class, the bow master class. I know Lori did a lot of bows. And like I said, she intimidates me, but this is one I wanted to show you. I think she wanted me to show you guys too. You know, it's one of my glue right there from where I'm burning myself. This is one I like to do a lot, but you know, you gotta switch it up, okay? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it in the whole master class. I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna, you know, finally enjoy what's little left of my 4-day weekend. I'm just saying. Oh goodness, y'all. But anyway, all right, y'all. Have a blessed rest of the weekend. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I hope everybody had a blessed holiday. Thank you for coming to the bow class this weekend and hanging out with Lori. And thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you all have a blessed week coming up. Okay. And as I always like to end my lives. Laugh and live with a half full cup. When it's all about clouds, find the sun and be kind. Absolutely be kind. Spread that stuff like butter, okay, y'all? Just spread it like butter, okay? Thank you all so much, and I'm so glad. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I could stay on here all night and just keep going at this, but we're just going to stop. Okay? I'm showing the simple version. All right, y'all. Have a blessed week.